right, we're here with Kevin, the CEO of Asics, and we're here at the Fan Fest, Stop at Never. Where did this concept come from for the Olympic Trials Fan Fest?
Well, Stop at Never is kind of the mantra for our whole company. You know, we're a company that internally we stop at never relative to great product innovations for wrestling and running and obviously many other sports. So it's something that I think fits us well internally, but more importantly, externally, athletes are always shooting for goals. You accomplish one, you work hard, you accomplish your next great goal. So Stop at Never is kind of a mantra. It fits wrestling to a T, from Dan Gable and growing up and seeing his great exploits to all the great athletes and wrestlers who go through it. So it's just a mantra about don't give up, work harder, train harder, stop at never.
Nice.
Yeah.
This Fan Fest, what was the concept behind it to get people together and support wrestling?
Yeah, it's something we do. We kicked off Stop at Never at the New York City Marathon this last year, and very similar. We had something set up for marathon runners where you had a chance to compete against Ryan Hall at Columbus Circle, and it was an amazing exhibit. So here we think we've selected some great activities that really give you a sense of what wrestlers go through, the training they go through, the skills they need. So we've got some pretty amazing Stop at Never type activities here at this Fan Fest. And so just some things Asics put together that can challenge yourself and get a feel for the type of training, what you would have to go through to be a wrestler. And as you can see, we have many different levels from the very top to what we call the spectator level. So in other words, if you win the spectator level prize, you didn't do too well. Yeah, you're probably not going to be a wrestler.
Okay. I mean, Asics is huge in wrestling. It's synonymous with wrestling. I've been wrestling since I was 10, and that's how I think Asics. Why are you guys so highly involved in wrestling?
Well, wrestling, number one, it's a sport that has really gone way back to our heritage. We started in 1949 out of Kobe, Japan, and so it's a company that's got very deep roots and heritage. Wrestling's one of those cornerstones. It started as the basketball, as the very first shoe, but wrestling was one of those shoes that came on very early. It's also a type of sport, and when you see the size of going over a Hawkeye Carver Arena today, and where you've got your heavyweights at 260 plus, and you've got a lot of different size, so it takes a tremendous amount of technical innovation, and that's why we do so well. We're always innovating, always trying to find smart technology for our athletes, and wrestling's one of those great examples, and that's why we do so well, and that's why we have so much passion behind wrestling.
That's great. We're here in Iowa City. This is like a hotbed of wrestling. What are your thoughts on the trials so far?
They've been great so far. I had a chance to sit next to Dan Gable. He gave me a little commentary for a couple of the matches, and so it's been great. The crowd's been great. Obviously, they're supporting some of their former Iowa Hawkeye wrestlers, so we got the loudest ovations for them. But I've been in the arena many times, being a local Iowan, growing up right outside of Cedar Rapids, Iowa. So I know how big wrestling is, and just great that it came here. I think tonight you're going to probably break all records for the largest attendance for any type of a wrestling event like this, especially the Olympic qualifications.
Yeah, I actually think earlier I heard they said a new attendance record, and that's going to continue to climb.
Yeah, and this evening it's going to be even larger from what I hear.
All right, so coming in, you got the Olympics coming up. What do you got? You pumped for that?
Always pumped. I've been fortunate to go to many. I'm going to London myself, and we're going to have a lot of our key retailers there, so you do your wining and dining, but you're really there for the events, and there's nothing like it, the patriotic fervor that kind of takes us all over, and you could be with somebody from University of Texas or from Austin or Cedar Rapids, Iowa City, or from UCLA or whatever. When you go to the Olympics, you're all about your country, and the athletes get that same pitch, and that's why I think so many records are broken, so much excitement, and wrestling should be one of the more exciting sports this year.
As it always is. It's the most exciting sport in the world.
Especially talking to a wrestler.
That's right. Well, Asics tearing it up here, doing a great job. Stop it never. I love it. Kevin, we appreciate your time. Is there anything else you want to share with us?
No, we're just so proud to be here. Iowa City is kind of the cradle of wrestling. So many national championships, so many legends, and we're just so excited to be a part of it. And Asics innovation, Stop it never. We're ready.
Thank you.
Great. Thank you.